since time immemorial. We are the Glinger. We are the Haida. We are the Sushian. We are the caretakers of this land, and these are our stories.
Even in the darkest times, there were specks of light.
In this story, that speck is our hero.
Or anti-hero, or maybe both, or maybe neither.
His name, Raven.
Yay! Yay in the Tlingit tongue. Some say Raven created the world. There are others that say that the world was already there, and that Raven simply turned on the lights.
Like when a glacier recedes, it does not create the valley below.
Just exposes it for the world to see. One day, Raven was hopping along, looking for food.
When he sees a fire and approaches it, when he gets close enough, he sees it is
just a group of humans.
Blah! Humans are the worst.
Maybe these humans have food.
Good point. Vasa Iati. Not great, eh? How so? Times are tough for our people. Blindly we stumble in eternal darkness. Directionless, we hope to stumble upon food. We are hungry.
So hungry.
And thirsty.
So thirsty.
Raven listened to the people's woes. He too wished he could find food more easily.
That is terrible. Just terrible. And to be clear, none of you have any food at this moment? Shucks. Oh well. It was great bumping into you. If someone has to find some food, strike the drum 3 times. I'll be sure to come quickly.
Raven starts to leave.
Please, Raven, don't leave us. You remembered you had some food stashed away?
No.
Oh.
Raven turns to leave again.
We know where there is a man with riches that are rumored to shed light onto the world.
This sparks Raven's interest. If Raven could see, then finding food would be so much easier.
Near the Nos River, there is a rich man.
And his daughter.
Together they live guarding their treasures.
Raven's eyes lit up with excitement.
This caused the humans to clutch back in fear, and they all fled in their canoes. Raven then opened his white wings and flapped.
The power of his feathers put out the human's fire.
The power of his wings caused trees to fall flat, and the sound of his wings made mountains tremble in fear. Raven was off in search of light. Raven's eyes glowed bright with excitement. For a brief time, he could see the world around him, but towards the Nos River,
Raven flew.
Through the clouds.
Raven flew.
Over mountains.
Raven flew.
across the seas and inlets,
Raven flew.
Until he doth glow bright in the distance.
like a mountain though on a cliff-faced wall. The light stood out in the darkness.
Towards the fire.
Raven flew.
Daughter,
Ash.
so quiet our house has become. I sure long for the days of you running around. Your laughter used to bring me so much joy.
Yeesh, I still laugh.
I know you do, we both do, but there is something about a child's laughter that warms my heart.
I know it, Dish. Maybe someday we will both be blessed with laughter in this house once again.
Just then,
Like stepping out on a door on a windy day.
Raven was struck with an idea.
Raven's eyes began to glow.
with a jolt from his wings, Raven blew a gust of wind into the house and knocked over a spruce root basket full of fresh water.
You, daughter, go down to the spring and get some new water.
So she did.
With Raven silently following behind.
When the woman reached the spring,
Raven drew himself into a spruce needle and gently floated down into the spoon she was using to collect the water. She returned back to her home where her father was practicing dancing.
Watch me skip. Watch me blue jay. Watch me skip, skip. Watch me blue jay.
She sat down and started weaving. Meanwhile, Raven waited.
and waited.
And waited some more.
Raven grew restless and decided to move things along.
You're getting very thirsty.
What's that?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought I heard something.
Nope, sorry. Watch me skip. You're getting very thirsty.
There it is again.
Watch me, Blue Jay. I didn't say anything. Maybe just have some water to clear your head. Listen to your father.
Fine.
So she dipped a cedar spoon into a basket of fresh water.
And drank.
Still as a spruce needle, she swallowed Raven.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I think I swallowed something in that sip.
I hope it wasn't a parasite.
Ew!
In her belly, Raven grew.
Some time passed.
And soon, Ish found himself to be a proud grandpa.
It sure is nice to hear the sound of laughter in this house.
It sure is.
What a happy little baby he is, except,
What?
nothing. He just has the oddest features.
I think he's perfect.
He is.
Nice save, Grandpa.
Except,
Oh boy.
my, what a long nose he has.
Who'll go into it?
My, what odd eye colors he has. It's the color of one of my treasures.
Each signaled to the 3 bent wood boxes in the corner of the room.
Raven knew that now was the time to make his move.
Raven began to cry.
And the house began to shake.
I can't take this anymore. I remembered babies bring the sound of laughter, but I forgot that they also bring so much crying. Is there nothing that can make him stop?
Raven stops crying.
What about your treasures? He seems to be curious about those.
Squawk. Curious.
His first word. Very curious indeed.
I don't know. Those are very precious. Fine, okay.
So Ish opens up the first box, and Raven reaches down and pulls out the stars.
They filled the room with sparkles.
Ooh, sparkly.
Raven then flaps his wings, and out through the smoke hole, the stars fly.
Oh, my stars!
Raven starts to cry again.
I know you shouldn't have let them go. Look, you can see them up in the sky.
I should be the one crying, not him.
Ish, you're his grandfather. You're supposed to give him anything he wants. As a matter of fact, give him another treasure to play with.
Okay, fine. Lakuzi. Goo Goo Gaga.
Ish then opens his second cedar box and pulls out the moon.
Raven jumped with joy.
But the second Ish handed Raven the moon.
3, 2, 1, at the buzzer. Oh no!
Now, son, that was a terrific fadeaway shot, but you should know to never shoot from it.
Sorry, not sorry. Baby, sorry.
Oh, I know you are, honey.
What about my moon? I can see it through the smoke looking down on me with that grin on its face. Oh well, good night, moon.
Ish, if I were a pacifist, boom, right to the moon.
Yikes.
You know what? Here, my sweet baby boy. She then walked over to the last cedar box.
The largest of the 3.
She opened the lid,
And it filled the room with light. Raven turned himself back into a beautiful white bird.
Reached into the box.
and pulled out the sun.
Oh, my precious son!
My precious son. I'm sorry, Mom. I will remember your kindness always. With a quick flick of his wings,
Raven was out the smoke hole.
Up towards the sky he flew. The heat from the sun scorched his body black.
So Raven let go.
go back into the sky, go chase the moon around the earth, and go dancing with the stars.
When he looked back towards the earth, everything was bright, and he could see for miles and miles. Then suddenly,
His stomach growled.
it shook the snowflakes from the clouds, and Raven knew.
It was time to find some food.
Hello, there's my dinner bell.
Off towards the people.
Raven flew. Raven flew. Raven flew.
Wings wide and soaring through the sky.
Raven flew.
Through the clouds.
Raven flew.
Over mountains.
Raven flew.
Over seas and inlets.
Raven flew.
Until he finally reached the people.
Brother Raven.
Yay.
Yeah, where's lunch? I'm starving.
Because of you, we can now more easily navigate our canoes through the inlet and seas.
The stars.
We can better understand the seasons and the passing of time.
The moon.
And finally, balance
Whoosh ya.
is restored. And what was eternal darkness is now balanced with the light of day.
From the sun.
Yeah, no sweat. Now about the food,
But there is a problem.
of course there is.
We are soon going to die of thirst.
Raven looked around and finally noticed all the rivers and streams and lakes.
We're gone.
If we have no water, we won't be able to hunt for food.
But you played the 3 drums saying you had food.
We did, because we could see. We were able to harvest deer.
We made stew.
It was then that we could see that all the fresh water was gone.
Well, you could have saved me a bite.
Us too.
It was good too.
Awesome. Sorry, I wish we could hunt again, or fish. Without fresh water, the salmon have nowhere to return and will forever stay out at sea.
Out of reach.
Fine, I'll see what I can do.
The sun then laid down beyond the sea, leaving Ani safely under the watchful eyes of the moon and stars.
He dreamed of a distant land.
An island surrounded in white sand, where there was another magic box.
And this box held the only wealth that mattered.
Fresh water. Raven woke and looked up to the moon, and flew straight up into the sky.
Follow me.
Said the man, so he did.
The sound from his wings woke the sun and drew back the stars. Chasing the moon over the horizon, Raven came to an island.
Rising out of the sea,
Alone on the island was a house, and in front of the house there laid a pack of dogs.
Kate. Raven approached carefully.
Yuk sweetheart.
The dogs woke in a fury. What are you doing here? Are you a thief?
Whoa. Sorry to wake you all. I'm no thief. Just got lost in the wind, that's all. You are barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, sorry for the rough landing. I must have gotten more husky over the years. Nice place. Do you own it or leash it? Not allowed inside, huh? Gee, you must have all done something bad if you aren't allowed in the doghouse.
Raven enters the house on the island.
From a dark corner of the room, he sees a short, shadowy figure.
Who's there? It's me, Raven.
What do you want, pal?
I'm sorry, I was lost in the wind and I tried to stick the landing. Save your jokes for the month outside. I know what you want, some of this water. But you can't have it, Steve. It's mine. And who are you?
Name's Puffin. Tufted Puffin. Tufted some the tuft around. Got it, wise guy?
Oh, tufted. Kind of sounds like tough. I get it. That's funny.
That's funny to you. Am I supposed to be a clown or something?
No, it's just that there's no more water left in Trinket on E
Except for the merchandise we got in this here box, huh? Sounds like a supply and demand problem, don't it?
It would be nice if you could spare some for everyone else, that's all. We're in hard times and could use your help.
Sorry, pal. Sorry for the toughest if you catch my drift.
I see. Gunash Chish for your time.
Raven turned around to leave.
But what about the need?
Raven wouldn't give up that easy.
Raven had a plan.
Raven waited for Puffin to fall asleep.
When Puffin was sound asleep, Raven went and found a stick and covered it in dog poop.
Ew!
Sorry. Ew.
This is what happens when your yard is littered with dogs. Get it? Littered? Raven then rubbed the stick where Puffin was sleeping. Puffin! Puffin! I was coming back to pay my respects to the dawn at dawn and I noticed you messed yourself.
Impossible! Oh no!
It is totally fine. Happens to the best of us. Why don't you go wash off in the ocean?
Yes, sure, fine, yeah, totally, whatever. See ya!
Raven then flew to the cedar box.
Lifted the lid.
And took a big drink. Just then, Puffin entered the house.
And saw Raven drinking the heat.
Quick, dogs, sick 'em! The dogs chased Raven around the room.
Stop!
Please!
Stop!
Thief!
Nowhere else to go, Raven flew towards the smoke hole.
Puffin knew that was the only escape and ordered the spirit of the smoke hole to close up and trap Raven inside.
Raven made it halfway out, and the smoke hole closed in around him.
The only way to escape was to release the water in his mouth.
So he did.
Some of the water in his mouth became the great rivers.
Some the lakes.
And some the freshwater springs.
You see all over this land today.
Bring it on ye.
Did you hear that? 3 strikes of the drums. That means the humans have enough water and are able to get food. Salmon. I can taste the smoke strips already.
Raven's stomach began to growl.
This time loud enough for the thunderbirds to call back across the sky.
Raven's eyes lit up the sky.
And back towards the humans, Raven did fly. There was a time, not long ago, when we were all in the dark, we were just stumbling around, tripping over rocks and walking directly into trees. Then at our darkest moment, there shined a light. From the darkness, we saw the light of your eyes. In your eyes, we knew there was hope.
From tales of our sadness, you found the courage to help us. You brought us light. Some nights there will still be complete darkness, but we know there is an eternal spark in all of us. We saw that in your eyes. You gave us the strength to gather our own food and water. For this, we owe you. We will speak about you in the highest regard. We will greet you whenever you are here. Now enough talking. Let's eat.
Then the human looked into the basket.
There's nothing left. Hey!
They all had just enough time to watch Raven
Disappear.